This poem is about a lady called Suzanne who dominates men from BC to Japan. Her title is Pro-Dominatrix, you see, unaccepted to most of society. It's fetishes and kinks she specialized in. Most have tried it, yet is thought of as sin. Her hope was that maybe one day we'd laugh looking back at when it wasn't okay. That by then it'll be part of daily convo. Enjoying it won't mean you're shamed or a weirdo. What was weird is now normal, and normal has changed. The new normal's different, like the generation who renamed. What's wrong and what's right looks much different than before, but you can't blame your parents into their generation they were born, because they also changed the way things were done. They made it mandatory to let loose and have fun. The 80s and 90s, so different from what we thought. Right or wrong, their way of thinking they had bought. So you see, life's about growth, the world is evolving, new gens build from past, new problems it's solving. Suzanne and some others are paving the way, making sure that the rest of us know it's okay, that her, she, him, he, they are accepted pronouns. It's about knowing yourself, delving deep, and you found that you're happy expressing yourself in what feels good to you. We can all be ourselves. Who cares what others want to do? Gays aren't ruining the world like some people think. They're not taking over. Old ways thinking is going extinct. Kinks and fetishes, you know, are a normal part of sex life. An escape from vanilla into fantasy you may dive. A chance to express yourself differently or try different things. Doing the same thing all the time, admit it, it's boring. Expect the new generation to care less about labels. There's more important things these folks will bring to the table. Things important to them for which they also might fight. With more awareness, old stigmas will fly away like a kite. Knowledge is power, an old quote that still always applies. Ignorance fuels the fears that we all hold inside. Understanding that different is something each one of us is. Let's not focus on hate. It's about embracing kindness. If we were kind to each other, we'd succeed in world peace. Burying racism and prejudice, imagine what could be achieved. Imagine what we could learn if the whole world joined hands. Taking lessons from their forefathers, now united we stand. A world free of war, that we could travel at ease. Each city and country contributes to what the world needs. It sounds like a dream that most people will laugh at and say, "You're crazy, that'll never happen, we won't see that day." But it's us who have created the world as it now is. Another 100 years later, who knows what corruption will exist. I just wonder why create more war and more hate when we bring our kids into it, sealing one day their fate. Their survival shouldn't hold struggle or be filled with despair. We want them to achieve dreams, not live in a constant nightmare. Labels and lack of understanding is the root of evil. Let's take care of our earth and make judgments medieval. Let's stop tariffs and wars and get rid of guns. If you like something different, then enjoy it. Have fun. I feel like we'll find like-minded people so we can all have a crew, and we can pass on our skills and the things that we do. That way, trading and getting the things that you need would be possible through bargaining. Everyone's mouth we can feed. That may be wishful thinking, so I'll bring you back to the start, when I told you about Suzanne and what really sets her apart. How just one person like her is really a part of the change. It's the experiences she shares that in time rearrange and help people open their minds so they too can see that our differences make us each special, and so we all can be who we want to, express ourselves in whichever way we want. There's no room to be prejudiced, to degrade, or to taunt. After all, what's important is inside us, you see. It's not how we look on the outside. We all should be free. Who knows, maybe you should try something new one day. You might be surprised that you like it. No way. Kinks and fetishes aren't exactly the same. You won't know till you try it if it's exciting or lame. So what if it's different? You'd be shocked how many others like you desire the same thing. Do believe me, it is true. So let's start talking about the secret things that we like, so people understand it's not gross, strange, or bad, and it won't cause a fight between two married people or that dating girl and guy. So he doesn't have to hide it, feel ashamed, or feel shy to tell her his kink, something he likes to try once in a while, because it's a turn-on he shouldn't try to quit or to hide. And sometimes they can try it together to see how it feels, then talk about it later as they're eating a meal. Maybe she'll like it, or maybe it turned her off. Holding on to the wrong partner, telling lies, that's a ripoff. Because you'll find a partner who truly loves the same stuff. Or your partner must allow you the freedom. I know, dear, it's tough. But one must explore. There are specialists like Suzanne who cater to fetishes, offering a safe place where he can fulfill his kinks clean and safely with an expert who knows, so he can be honest and doesn't have to tell you stories and pose. So what if your partner desires an occasional alternative fling? It's not about sex. It's not what you think. Kinks are often psychological. They tap into one's mind. Maybe you can go with them, and you just might find that you can do that too. With some training, you could dominate, peg, control him. If you learned more, you would. Because the dominatrix standing behind him, she really isn't a threat. She's making a living in her skills she is set. Now your partner's fulfilled for the next 3 or more months. As sex and love are different, life will go back to how it was once. He's still crazy about you, grateful for the freedom. Likely he got pleasure, but also wisdom. Because knowledge is power, as I already said. So open your mind to kinks and fetishes, expand and educate your head. If you love your partner, you can't shut them down. The day they disclose their deepest secrets, please don't you dare frown. If it scares you or angers you or turns you right off, ask yourself how naive you are about the topics he spoke of. Are your thoughts based on only what you've seen in the press? Or you maybe can't imagine your manly man in a pink dress. Whatever it is, let your partner explain. Having kept it from you has surely caused them some pain. We don't talk about our sex life to our family and friends, so now it's the two of you's secret. Some naughty playtime depends. When you're both in the mood to expand on what you already know, to explore, change roles, take control, okay? Let's go. He might take a dildo, or you'll squat down extra low to sit on his face or use him as a chair. Maybe you'll trample him to see how much weight he can bear. Maybe he wants to wear stockings or some diapers instead. Maybe you'll tie him up while you spit on his head. Perhaps he's thought of you getting sexed by a much bigger man. They've done all the right things in life till retirement's near. Suddenly they realize how little time they have left. Resisting their desires was like a self-inflicted theft. They realize they've robbed themselves of trying the things they've wanted to for years, but stopped by their ring. Now old and delicate, they know they still want to try those fantasies they've carried their whole life inside. And after they try it, they wish oh so much that they'd done it when they were younger and healthier and such. So please open your mind and sit down with the truth. If your partner thinks you have problems, that's considered abuse. I'd be proud of you just for confessing your pleasures on the side. If you're not shunned or talked down to, remember your true guide. That's right, Mr. Suzanne, like a light in the dark. Always ready to embrace your desires on a journey you'll embark. No judgments, no hate, and always discreet. Don't let your honesty make you fill with defeat. Kisses from your Mistress Suzanne.